Hey, what's going on there? So I'm outside about to blend up a smoothie, and the reason why I'm outside is because Amir is still sleeping, even though it's noon. And if I made noise, that would wake him up, even though I heard him talking on the phone. But it would probably piss him off, because there's no sound privacy in this stupid apartment. But I will be moving out soon, and that is awesome. So in addition to that other apartment I found out about yesterday, the place that Amir is moving to, there's like an efficiency, which is like a studio apartment essentially, for $500, and it's like really nice, and like there's a pool and a gym and blah blah blah. So let's start the smoothie. It's 10 bananas and the frozen mix of the collards, kale, and whatever. I ordered a juice cleanse, so I'm just kind of doing smoothies today and possibly tomorrow until whenever it arrives. So let's make it happen. So, this is my food all day.
You do, doggy, do, man. I think I want that job.
Our livers produce all we need naturally. We don't need to take it in an extemporaneous form. So 1 egg yolk, 212 milligrams of dietary cholesterol. The egg white, why we're not a fan of the egg white, is because it's a concentrated source of animal protein. And I don't know if I finished, but so getting back to the animal protein, it raises cholesterol levels, it inflames the arteries, it actually leaches calcium from our bones. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Rob. Nice to meet you. You too.
So we just got back from Whole Foods, and it was an awesome time. Me and Summer went there to go see Rip Esselstyn, who is the son of Caldwell Esselstyn, who is a heart doctor, who is a strong advocate for years and years of a plant-based diet, and so is Rip. And Rip was a firefighter for years. He just retired 5 years ago, and he gained notoriety by introducing this. He's been plant-based, plant-strong for 27 years. Actually, he started the year I was born, 1984, and he introduced this way of eating to his firehouse in 1997 when no one was doing it, and he was ridiculed, he was laughed at, and then he actually got a couple of them in 2003 on the lifestyle, and then it just grew in popularity, and then someone wrote an article about them in the paper, and the word got out. NPR was talking about it, and he's just a really good dude, and I actually got a chance to hang out with him. Me and Summer, like after his talk, we were talking, I was asking him a couple questions about, fats and oils and salt and stuff like that. And then right after his talk was done, I was like, hey, let's go down to the juice bar. I'll buy you a shot of a Dragon Slayer shot. You've seen me drink that before. And it had the garlic in there. And so we did. And then we just ended up talking. And we talked about all sorts of stuff. And then he bought us dinner. He bought us all like a vegan pizza and like almost kind of like a burrito bowl thing. So we were just hanging out, and I actually told him I almost was gonna go to his. I was telling him about the Access bars, the energy work I do, and he wanted me literally tonight to go back to his hotel room and run energy work, do the energy work on him. He was gonna pay me $80. I'm like, what? That's crazy. But we didn't have enough time. But it's just so funny. There's another video that I'll have to post on this channel that I'm going to call it Rip Esselstyn Thinks That I Smell Like a Sexy Banana. And because like I'm asking him questions about whatever, and then he just kind of cuts me off and he's like, wow, you smell like sexy bananas. And so he just kept calling me Sexy Banana Man. Because the reason why I smelled like bananas was because I was preparing for a juice cleanse that was supposedly starting tomorrow. But I think I'm going to push that back a day. So all I had eaten all day was literally that big jug of 20 bananas blended up with some greens, and that's why I smelled like that. And it was just so funny. And then he ended up buying us food. So I ate food. I was like, I can't, this dude who was in Forks and Knives, he wrote the Engine 2 diet. I bought the book, by the way. It's somewhere. He signed it for me. And it's just like he's executive producing a new movie. I don't know if I should be talking about that. If with someone who's also very, very, very famous, but he's doing a lot of big things. He's writing a new book. He's just like a really awesome, down to earth dude. He lives in Austin, Texas. I was actually telling him about the salon / massage mobile massage parlor that I'm opening up with a friend, and he's like, he loves the idea. I told him that we're doing an Indiegogo thing, and I'm gonna send it to him. And so next time I'm in Austin, I'm gonna hit him up. I've got his number. Isn't that crazy? It's so funny. He's like a veggie celeb or whatever. But no, he's just a regular dude. He's just former firefighter. He started off doing triathlons, like really down to earth guy. So I'm gonna look him up next time I go out there, and give him some energy work, and I don't know, maybe collaborate somehow with him in the future. But he's just a good guy to know. Very, very knowledgeable on the plant. And it's so funny, like he gave me so many good like tips on different things. Like I was talking about veganism, and he says he never uses the word vegan because it has a stigma around it, and it sometimes rubs people the wrong way. So he always says plant-based or plant-strong, or he's adding more fiber into his diet, like things that people can actually relate to, Another thing that he just threw out some shocking statistics. Like he said, what do you think has more sodium? Sodium, a loaf of bread or potato chips? And I said potato chips. He said no. He said the loaf of bread because it's cooked in, it's baked in. And with the potato chips, it's only sprinkled on top. So that was like, wow, I didn't even know that. And there was other statistics he was talking about too. He was talking about cows, and the best thing that you can do to change the world and to change the planet is to go plant-based. It's just man, if I remember it later, do you remember anything else that he said that stuck out?
Everything. He's just an awesome guy. He's just so cool.
Because there's one like statistic or something that he was talking about that stuck out, but I forgot. But no, it was just like I didn't even expect to. I wasn't even gonna go. I was gonna go to yoga with Courtney. I felt bad that I didn't go to yoga again with Courtney, but I'm glad I met Rip Esselstyn. That's awesome. He's just a really cool dude, and yeah. So I'm about to go to bed, and because I bought the the Engine 2 diet book, technically I was too late, but Rip, who was such a nice guy, he was like, hey, why don't you just give it to him anyway? And so they gave me a whole bunch of like free food. We got whole grain pasta. The book was pretty expensive, so it's good that I got free food. Engine 2 cereal, Engine 2 almond milk, Engine 2 spaghetti sauce. So, I don't know, man, like, literally my life is just so synchronistic these days. Just so many awesome things are happening, good things are showing up, so I keep riding the wave and taking care of myself so I can capitalize on opportunity. Remember that, kids. Capitalized on opportunity. Seize the day, seize the opportunity, because you never know what's going to happen. Just go for it. Just say yes to life. Good night, everybody.